Welcome back, everybody. This is the Last Slice podcast. We are doing a virtual webcam episode because Kenny decided to go and get Corona. So now we have to pay the price. No, I'm just joking. But it's your boy Jimbo the Kid. We're joined with Bodega Cat and Trill Boy over here. As you can see, we have Inception going on. We're in the realm of a different reality. It just keeps going in. And I feel like a loser because I'm staring at the camera and you guys are behind me. Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay, Quentin Tarantino.
Yeah, I can't see what you guys are doing. I'm trying to look at you in the camera over here. So I really can't see shit. Wow, I can't see shit. My eyes are terrible. But what's going on, boys?
What up, Slicey boys?
What's up?
What's going on with Trill down there? Trill looking mad.
Yo, what's up? What up? What's going on, internet?
So, how was your guys' week? Anything new happen? Anything new in the world? Anything we can talk about in this crazy fucking planet we're living on?
You know, sitting at home with COVID, staying inside.
How are you feeling?
Fine. Totally fine. Had
That's
some
good.
few symptoms for a couple of days, and then it was over with.
Well, I found out this week somebody that I used to work with a couple of years back actually just passed away from the virus.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I think he was like mid-40s. Yeah. He had the virus. He went into an induced coma for a couple of days and then passed away like 3 days later. So,
oh, shit.
Yeah, this shit is real. But he
had
did have,
like underlying.
Yeah, he had diabetes, and he really didn't take care of himself that much. But then again, I mean, he's way too young, you know.
Yeah, 40 is way too young.
Mid-40. I mean, that's just way too young. I don't care, you know. It's just crazy world. But it's just crazy.
Yeah.
Shit is crazy out here, man.
Yeah, I mean, that's why we gotta take care of ourselves. We're gonna have to try to watch what we eat and stuff.
These whole COVID procedures and rules are ridiculous. Like, it was 14 days. Now it's only 10 days. Now you don't have to retest. Like, come on, guys. Let's get it together.
Nobody knows what's going on, though.
No.
At all.
No.
So, it's like, man, it's just so weird, bro. It's so weird what's going on.
COVID doesn't exist in Florida.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
And the numbers are looking good, though. Like, the numbers
are amazing.
Statistically speaking, if you compare all the other numbers, like, it's like, why are they doing so well? I mean, they got hit. Remember, they got hit, like, last year. I want to say, like, right after we got hit, we were the epicenter. They became the epicenter. And then we all thought, like, oh, Florida's going down because they had, like, the most older people, the senior citizens down there. And, I mean, shit. They're fucking doing way better than us, and they're living life.
There's some normalcy down there right now.
Yeah.
Crazy.
You know, and it's sad, bro. It's sad because I'm over here and I'm like, damn, man, this shit sucks. There's nothing open. Bars are what at like, I want to say like 30%, maybe if that. Maybe is it up to 50% now or?
30% now, guys. 30%. Let's go.
So, like, what the fuck is going on, though? Like, what are we going to do, bro? Like, there's nothing open. There's no bars. There's no restaurants. There's no movie theaters. There's no, there's nothing. There's literally no clubs. There's nothing you can go to. There's nothing.
And somehow the movie theaters are opening up next month with 25%. Ooh.
Next week in New York City.
Why?
I don't know.
Makes zero
sense. They use us as a guinea pig because if they see New York opens up, then the rest of the whole country will open up and whatnot.
Yeah.
It's like we have all eyes on us. It's crazy.
It is crazy.
I got coworkers going down to Puerto Rico and they're running around Puerto Rico no mask on, like there's no COVID. No COVID in Puerto Rico.
There's no COVID in Fort Lauderdale.
I'll tell you where there is COVID. New York State. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. It's the boogeyman. What's the movie John Wick? Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga.
There's some COVID in that room over there.
He's the fucking boogeyman.
It's some COVID over there in that room. Tell you
There
that.
was COVID.
You know what? There's
There
COVID.
was.
There's COVID in those clouds that he fucking made. Now he's gonna get COVID every year.
Uh,
Oh
Shit.
shit, we got a COVID rainstorm.
Speaking of the
man.
states, Texas gets a little snow. They don't know what to do with themselves.
Yo, how wild
No,
is
they're
that,
not.
bro? But they weren't ready. First of all, they don't have the infrastructure like we have
Nope.
over here because we're prepared for that. I mean, we get snow almost every year. Even like I mean, this whole 2 weeks, bro, it's been snowing every other day, like ridiculously. Like it's crazy. Like it won't stop. So down there, they didn't have no infrastructure, and then the best part is you're watching people freak the fuck out because they don't know what they're doing. Like you have, it's sad because there was no heating, no electricity for a while, and people were literally freezing, or the people weren't eating nothing. And then you had your boy Ted Cruz say, "Yo, I'm out. I gotta go on vacation." Bro. And he bounced. He bounced on his people. He bounced. He was like, "Yeah, I'm out of here."
He's like, I'm out.
But I got a question for you guys.
I'm going to Mexico.
I got a question for you guys. So let's say, right, if Ted Cruz would have stayed and not got caught, right? Let's say he didn't go on vacation. He didn't make that decision. What do you think he could have done to help Texas?
He could have gotten salt shipped in.
Mm-hmm.
He could have gotten plows shipped in. First of all, it's Texas. Everybody got a truck in Texas. Everybody got a pickup. So I don't know what they're crying about as if they can't drive in the snow when they go mudding every other day.
So are you saying like if he would have stayed, he would have definitely like contacted FEMA? He would have done like made some calls and stuff. Like I'm saying,
no,
like
he wouldn't have. He wouldn't have. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, because Texas is also a funny state because Texas always like, we don't need Big Brother. We don't need government. We don't want government. They're always the ones that like, they always want to be separated from government, right? And then all this stuff started happening with the snow, and they, I think, right away started asking government for help, and it doesn't work like that. You know what I mean? They always tend to be like, oh, we're the Lone Star State. We don't want the government involved in anything, and then all of a sudden they weren't ready, and it's not their fault. I mean, bro, like Texas, it's like this storm comes like every 100 years, so you can't really blame anybody. There's nobody to blame. Like it sucks. Like it's just.
Wasn't it like 4 inches though? Wasn't it like really nothing?
It was nothing, but remember.
It was nothing, but.
Remember that time a couple of years ago when like it was like 2 years ago when there wasn't that much snow on the floor and New York was in standstill? Like people took hours to get home and there was nothing on the floor. Remember that? Because there was no plowing, no salt on the floor. There was nothing. And there was like a 7-car pileup on the George Washington Bridge. And once that shut down, the whole tri-state goes in gridlock and nobody's going anywhere.
Yeah, I remember that. Everyone was like stuck trying to get out of the city. It took people like I think like 3 or 4 hours just to get home.
It took me 8 hours.
Shit. Like it was crazy.
Mm-hmm. Took me 8 hours.
It's wild.
Wild. I mean,
it's wild.
Nobody was.
I also too wonder if them not, I guess, doing like state tax, is that going to affect with like them not being prepared and all that? Because that tax money, they're not getting it from the residents of Texas and whatnot. So I'm wondering if that takes into account of why they don't have that infrastructure and whatnot.
Everything's bigger in Texas.
So I don't know.
Like
also too, like it was pretty much like, huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, also too, like the roads were like mostly icy and shit. So like, of course, they don't have like the salt trucks and shit. So
yeah,
you had like all these cars spinning out.
Wasn't there like a 70-car pileup too? Like people
died on the highway in Dallas.
Wild, bro. Wild. I saw like a guy, the most Texas shit I've ever seen in my life. A guy on a fucking horse, like sledding. There was a guy in the back of the horse, like they're fucking sledding in the snow. And I was like, they look like cowboys. They had cowboy hat on. They look like ranchers. And I'm like, oh my God, this is the most Red Dead Redemption snow time story. You know what I mean?
Wow.
And seeing those videos of like the homes with the pipes bursting and all that shit.
Yeah.
Because you gotta remember too, their pipe system is different from ours.
Mm-hmm.
So they use like a different like piping material, whatever, for their pipes because it doesn't really get that cold down there. So it's like a whole different like way of like how they like put in pipes and houses and buildings and all that.
Yep.
So when this weather came, forget about it. That shit destroyed all those pipes. So that shit was just wild. Craziness,
Why
bro.
does it feel like everything's falling apart? I feel like everything is falling apart.
The whole world is going.
It's insane.
I
It's ridiculous.
feel like this is not even 2021. This is just a firm update for 2020.
2020
Like
2.0.
2020.2.
Yeah.
2.1.
It's just like
Yup.
2.1.
nothing's
This
changing.
is such what it is.
No.
People.
Oh, and you know what's the worst news of it all?
What's that?
What?
Daft Punk broke up.
Did they
Oh,
break up or they
yeah.
retired?
They broke up apparently. They separated.
They broke up
Okay.
out of nowhere.
All right. Did they break up because there was problems, or did they just like get like tired of DJing or producing
Bro,
music?
the news hasn't said
Bro,
any
I have
reason
no
why.
clue.
I mean,
I don't
have
know
no
why.
clue. That came out of left field, bro.
That broke
have
my
they come-
heart.
Did they come out with anything recent though?
No.
No, not really. Just a lot of like collabs with, I guess, like Pharrell and The Weeknd and stuff like that.
Yeah. And Tron, the
There, let me tell you,
Yeah.
that Tron album is amazing.
they did the whole score. That's
Yeah.
they're like the first electronic music DJs to literally produce a whole score of a film. Like,
Uh-huh.
and it was amazing. I remember leaving that movie theater,
Which is like sad
what
too
the
now
fuck?
because what with that soundtrack?
Yeah, who did we go see it?
Yeah, I just
all
fact
three of us
checked.
did.
Yeah. I just fact checked. No news article has a reason why. They just said that they announced that they broke up. Like they announced that their breakup is official. Sad.
28
That
years.
Tron album, yeah. That Tron album, oh my god.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Oh,
You know
Which
what I'm
is like
doing
sad.
tonight?
listening to the
Watch-
Tron album.
Yeah. No, I'm watching Tron.
watching Tron.
I'm
No,
watching
you just
Tron.
gotta listen to the album. The album is phenomenal.
It is really good.
I get goosebumps.
They did a great job, and especially they were in the movie too, in the
Yeah.
club scene.
It's kind of
Uh-huh.
sad though because I think Disney picked up Tron 3 or whatever, and I think they were contracted to do that score too as well. So I don't know what's gonna happen with that.
Oh, you know who
Hmm.
should do the score since they're broken up?
Cool.
Just if you guys had to pick anybody to do the score of that movie, who would you guys
Come on,
pick?
dude. Come on. I want to hear what you're gonna say because I know it's gonna be some bullshit.
Who, me?
Yeah.
How?
I want to hear. Who's it gonna be?
For me,
Uh-huh.
I will go with Dead Mouse.
Oh,
I'm surprised it was not bullshit.
It's not bullshit. It would be Dead
Okay.
Mouse.
I'll give you
Mouse
Dead
do
Mouse.
the whole fucking score.
Hashtag Dead Mouse Tron 3.
Yes. Yes.
and then imagine him being in the movie with the mouse head.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
That would be nuts.
Yes.
I'll give you that. I was waiting for you to say some bullshit like Cascade or
No.
fucking
No. I mean, you would have to.
Tiesto.
I'm trying to fit with the theme and somebody who could be, have the same similarities as Daft Punk. I mean, Dead Mouse is kind of similar in a sense. I mean, Daft Punk is kind of like pop, but like Dead Mouse would ramp that fucking movie up.
Yeah, because it's electronica. It's not really.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's not really many artists that can replicate what they do.
And you throw on a futuristic Dead Mouse mask,
Mm,
out, done.
mm.
Or they could use that LCD screen one that he's been using.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That
Yeah.
mouse head.
Yeah,
You
that's
could
all.
do
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. 100%.
And then imagine him putting in the cube thing that he has
Mm-hmm.
in the movie.
Yep.
He should be a boss. He should just be a boss in the movie. They gotta fight Dead Mouse.
Yeah, but he all he has to do is just a little cameo. Like Daft Punk was in there for like a couple seconds.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
it. Like
You
1,
have
2,
him-
3.
Same thing. Have like a little club area and just have him like just in one of those queues and just chilling,
Yeah.
passes by, and then have him just do the whole score. So Dead Mouse, if you're watching, you should do this fucking movie. You should. It's all written for you. It's for you. Like you have to do it.
Do 4.
And you can bring Meowingtons with you.
Oh, imagine.
And we'll just throw the cat in the
Who
movie.
who else would you guys pick? I mean, who would be another good solid pick?
For that?
For Tron 3?
Uh,
Oh, I was gonna go with a dubstep DJ like Excision or who's that other guy with the alien head?
who?
He does dubstep. Um
Oh, unless you're talking about Marshmallow.
no. No.
No Marshmallow?
I hate Marshmallow. Marshmallow is the Fortnite of our time. Marshmallow is just he's
No,
a kid's
Disney,
DJ.
I'll do Marshmallow.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
They'll take Marshmallow.
Essentially, that's what he is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-uh.
Trying to think who else. Who else they could do? I don't know who else.
Yeah, there's nobody who can really be in that space.
Cause Daft Punk, that was like perfect.
Yeah.
Literally perfect.
Like you can't go wrong with those two.
And then the way they did their outfits, like the whole white thing, like bro, that shit was dope.
Supposedly,
Other
it costs like $60,000 for that, like their helmets.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Well, every time they do,
I think they have
concert?
the same helmets. I don't think they ever change their helmets.
That's
Hmm.
crazy.
Right? I think they've had the same silver and gold helmet for all those years.
Yeah.
So I guess when they replace them, it has to be like it costs them $68,000. That's what I read. It was like in a Uber fact page.
Wonder how much they had to dish out for those white ones for the movie.
Probably a lot. Or they didn't
Mhm.
have to pay for anything. They probably the studio probably paid for them.
Oh, Subtronix. Subtronix. That's the other dubstep DJ I can see doing it.
Who, him?
Yeah, he could do it.
You could possibly do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Really, anyone else really?
Mhm.
Like my best guess would be Dead Mouse. That's like another perfect person to do that.
That mouse is due.
Mm-hmm.
He's due for an album.
He is.
Imagine, imagine in the movie he's like a virus or something like that. That would be pretty dope.
He puts up like hacker stuff in his shows. Like he shows his screens getting hacked and stuff. It's pretty cool.
So imagine doing that, bro.
Oh, we have a hacker with us right now.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, True Boy.
Oh, me?
Chill boy.
Oh god, not me, bro.
Except his system got hacked today. I don't know if you heard the news.
What?
I don't know if you heard the breaking news live report. He got hacked.
How'd you get hacked?
How
What
did I get
happened?
hacked?
He had a ghost virus. He had a ghost in the shell. A ghost in the shell came back from the dead.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Oh my
Would
god.
you like to speak on that?
Oh,
Just have,
God.
yeah.
I have to introduce this segment.
Yeah. Get it.
Not really.
So, Ghost in the Shell, back from the dead, ladies and gentlemen. If you watch previous episodes of the Last Slice podcast, you know that Trill Boy several months ago had a little heartfelt episode.
4.
Oh, episode 3 and 4. Look at that. We got it quoted. We had a little heartfelt.
I'm sorry. Specifically, it's called Trill's Rant.
It's called Trill's Rant.
Episode about this. I'm sorry, again.
It's kind of funny because it's lining up with, Kanye and Kim just announced their divorce, and now all of a sudden the devil in a red dress comes back to haunt Trill Boy. I don't know if you guys remember that girl, the 3-date hoe.
No, you know how I felt like? I felt like fucking Vision in that one episode when he left the hex and he's like, "Yo, help me, help me!"
Oh my god!
Right back in the hex.
Oh my god!
This morning.
So,
oh shit.
So if you didn't watch episode 3 or 4 of Trill's Rant, please go and watch it, and you can understand where this is going. But a ghost from Christmas past has contacted Trill Boy.
Oh god.
Yeah.
So my thing is, this is my question, because when he sent that, I laughed. I was like, this is funny because it happens all the time, and
My thing is,
I can't wait until future guests that we're gonna have on the show, um, get like a female's aspect on this, but I don't understand why they leave. They say they don't want nothing to do with you. They say like they give you a lot of excuses as to why they don't want to be with you, or they're not ready for a relationship. Meanwhile, they're going on dates, and then a couple of months later, they'll like hit you up like, "Hey, what's going on?" Like as if nothing happened.
as if nothing ever happened.
Like, have you guys ever done that though? Like, have you guys ever done that to a girl where you'll go on a date and not ghost, but you'll tell them how you feel, and then a couple months later, like hit them up like, "Hey, what's going on? How are you?" type of thing.
Only if I want to smash.
All right, that's an honest answer. What about
Only
you,
if I'm
Sean?
trying.
No, I'm not gonna lie. I've probably done it like twice. I
Yeah,
know that.
yeah. Like, do you
Like,
guys do it because you feel lonely, or do you do it because you just want to reconnect and see how their well being, check up on their well being?
I'm trying to smash.
Man,
I
this
don't
kid.
know. It could be a combination of like, I don't know, seeing if it could rekindle, or I don't know. Maybe the
Well,
route that Kenny just said, trying to smash.
Yeah.
yeah. Well, Valentine's Day just passed, Trail, so feelings could be in the air, a little mix of emotion. Maybe somebody didn't get their chocolates and their roses from the man that they left you for, so now they want to come back and have the good life
Yeah, my thing
that
is
you were
though.
presenting.
My thing is like, yeah, all right, I got a good question for you guys, and this is something
Yeah.
that.
Before you ask your question,
Mhm.
real quick, when you know how you were mentioning, like, oh, do you ever hit someone up? Most recently, I had a girl super interested in me, met on a dating app, blowing up my phone. We were talking left and right. All of a sudden, silence. So I waited, gave her a hey the next day. I waited. So I was like, all right, I got nothing back. Let me wait. Let me wait about 2 weeks. Right.
Yeah.
I was on COVID anyway.
Mhm.
So I just texted her. I was just like, listen, I was like, I don't know if you're not interested in me. But I said, it's better to tell me you're not interested than just ghost someone. And that's all I said.
Mhm.
Paragraph back. I get a paragraph. I'm sorry, I've been busy. I've been busy with my family. I haven't been looking at my phone or checking my phone. And, when I don't look at my phone for a while, that's what happens. So, yeah. I was like, so you interested or nah? I didn't get anything back.
Mhm.
Like,
Well,
I didn't even,
you gotta be straight up
like,
though. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be like honest, like brutally honest sometimes, and that's
yeah.
okay. There's nothing wrong with that.
I just, But I
Yeah.
just wish, like you said, people would be straight and just tell the truth right away
Mhm.
instead of just like,
Here's the thing, right? Um, this is my thing. So let me ask you guys the question that I was going to ask originally. So, do
Yeah.
you, when you guys stop talking to someone or you stop dating someone, right? Could you be friends with that person? Like, can you? If I'm saying, if you had like strong feelings for that person, could you have? I mean, Kenny, I know the answer from you, but you can elaborate on that. But like, I can't come to terms with like, if I spent a lot of time, I value you, I respect you, and I want to have a relationship, and we weren't able to do so. Like, I'm just moving on. I don't want to be friends with you. I mean, as much as that like makes me sound like an asshole, but it's like, because then what's the sense? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Like, it's pretty much just like you invested so much time and I guess emotion on that person for that. When you guys do go your separate ways, that it's kind of hard and kind of like not possible to like be friends and whatnot. Because then you gotta see them go on other dates with someone else, and it's just like shit. Like
Yeah,
that could
like
have been
what
still
happened to
been
me?
me or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
you
like
know.
what happened with me? Like, what's wrong with me? Why couldn't we do this? You know what I mean? Even with like my ex girlfriends, like I'm not friends with them. I don't know why. I just don't feel like there's a reason why we're not together. We don't work well with each other, or I mean, I still wish them well. I still have love for some of them, but there's no need to talk. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's because where's it gonna get? Like, we came to an agreement
Yeah.
that this is not the best, way to go about things.
Scenario,
So yeah, it's
you
not
know?
the best, relationship. So why, you know what I mean? I don't know. That's how I am. It's just weird. Because I know Kenny,
Yeah,
you're like friends with some of your exes.
So one of my exes is honestly my best friend, and it's because we started off as friends, and then we dated, and then we broke up on bad terms, but then we patched things up, and we're still friends now. We're actually like friends. Some of my other exes, I don't want nothing to do with them. I don't want nothing to talk with them. Some of my exes have called me up one lonely day and just explained to me how they fucked up in life and how they feel bad and blah 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 blah. And at the end of the day, it all depends on the situation. You know, for the most part, I agree with you. There's people out there that I'm just like, I don't want no part of you. I don't want to talk to you. I don't want nothing out of you. Don't contact me. Don't bother me. Right. But then there's some people out there that I'm just like, yeah, I could still be friends with you because, things were cool or whatever. It really depends on the relationship you have with that person and also how much was invested in it. Because the one I'm still friends with, we dated for almost 5 years, like solid 5 years. It's kind of like you can't really get rid of that out of your life,
Yeah, I get that.
But I have ones that I only dated for a year that I don't even speak to,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now here's the thing. Now here's something that I want to follow up with. So in Trill's situation, you had someone that he was feeling. He wanted, start a relationship with this person, date them, then take it serious, and go the extra step. So my question is now, if they're honest with you and they're like, oh, I don't want a relationship, I don't want to be with you, I don't think it will work out, all this, I like to say sometimes they get scared and they get like cold feet, but
Yep.
so a lot of it could be excuses though too, that they never saw themselves with you in the beginning, which is
Yep.
fine. But now here's the thing: why are men criticized when you tell them the truth that you don't want to be with that guy, and now all of a sudden now it's just like, oh well, then I'm just gonna smash. That's it, and just treat it as such. But then men get labeled as these pigs and fuckboys and stuff like that. When it's like, what do you want guys to do? Like, what's the next step? Like, you're contacting me. You know what I mean? You're contacting me to hang out and do stuff. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's such a weird situation. Like the whole dating world is so fucking weird to me right now.
It is.
No, it is very weird. I just feel like with the day and age, with everything that we got, like Instagram and whatnot, that opened up the floodgates. That opened up the realm for people to see other people out there. So it's just like, whoa, there's so many other options, blah blah blah, this and that. So it's pretty much people want their cake and ice cream too. So they'll go into the dating realm, but like they're not gonna be seriously committed to someone because it's pretty much them trying to like have fun, like with different people and whatnot. Get like a random hookup here or like have someone on their I don't know, their lineup or whatever for all that stuff. But it's like crazy.
But I don't know, cause then, but then, guys get fucking like, we get all these oh, they're fuckboys, this and that, blah blah blah, or they're just in it for the sex. We get these bad, because there are guys out there like that, but also too, there are a lot of women out there the same way. You know
It's
what I mean?
it's because women were labeled for years as whores and sluts and all that. So now they decide they want to come out something to label the men for, which back in the day we were just called players. That's it. You're just called a player.
Because we were like, oh man, yo, good stuff. Yo, this guy's got like 5 girlfriends. Like, that's what's up, bro. That's dope. And then if you had a girl who did the same thing, she's labeled as the slut and the whore, which is wrong. I mean,
Right.
completely wrong. And I agree
Yeah.
why some women, you know, don't are the way they are today against men. But however, it's like the playing field now is equal. You know what I mean? Like it's as equal as ever. You know what I mean? Like there's like you have women who are playing guys, and then you have guys playing women. You know what I mean? Like so, and with Instagram, social media, I mean that shit ramped up like fucking.
Yep.
I only
Oh,
want
bro.
I want to know the divorce rate in this country. It probably in the past, I want to say since technology, since the internet's been created, must have skyrocketed, dude.
I should have been a
Oh, wow,
divorce
yeah.
lawyer. I would have made so much money during COVID.
It's like
It's like wild.
where do we go from here?
You
You know
see
what I
people
mean?
get married and then like, what?
Yeah, I was
Mhm.
watching a really good
I don't
interview.
know. Like,
I'm sorry, what happened?
no, it's just like I don't see it getting any better anytime soon in the future. Like
Yeah, I mean,
literally, it's just gonna repeat itself, and it's just gonna be more of a common thing. So
yeah, it's like would you guys want to get married? I mean, let's think about it. Would you guys? Because my thing is that I believe in commitment as much as like I've done my shit, I've done crazy shit. I do believe in commitment. I believe if you're gonna be with someone, you're gonna be with them forever, or that's your partner. That you're gonna have kids with them, you're gonna have a family. So I take that very seriously.
yeah,
But with the climate now in society, I mean, it's fucking scary, dude. It's scary because you can go, 20, 30 years, everything's going fine, and then all of a sudden, boom, that person could wake up one day, not want to be with you, or they're seeing someone at work because it's so much easier now.
mhm,
Like, it's scary. It's a big risk,
Mm-hmm.
you know? So, and then also, too, divorces are not fucking cheap. It's expensive.
no, dumb expensive,
And then you
bro.
got kids involved. I mean,
You
shit.
know, it's funny. Divorce is a lot like a tattoo. It's really good when you first get it. You're all excited. You get your tattoo. You're all excited. You're in this new marriage, and then years later, you regret it, and it's a pain in the ass to remove. It costs a lot of money and a lot of pain to remove. Divorce is just like removing a tattoo.
The greatest analogy right there.
But it's just
Oh
crazy,
man.
bro. It's crazy because it's just like the way the climate is with dating and stuff like that. And my thing is that at 25, I mean, everybody probably had this goal of at 25, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna have a house. I'm gonna
Mhm.
have a girlfriend, and I'm gonna marry this girl, and then we're gonna have kids and have a family by 30, 32. Like my life, I'm gonna be like outside, drinking coffee, mowing the fucking lawn, and like being like, this is my life. Because a lot of guys want to live a comfortable life too. You know what I mean? But
I want to be treated like a king.
but it
King.
works both ways, bro. This fucking guy. He's
Treated like a queen as
he
long as
wants
I
to
get
be
treated like a king.
he wants to be Eddie Murphy and fucking Coming to America in the beginning with fucking rose petals. Like,
Yes, fuck you too.
Oh my god.
he wants that wife. He wants the first what was it, the first draft.
He's like, can you
First
bark like a
draft.
dog and hop on one leg?
Yeah, yeah,
Bark like
yeah,
a
man,
dog.
bark like a
Oh my
dog.
god. Bark
You
like a
know.
I
dog.
don't want her to do everything I tell her to do.
Oh snap!
Oh my god.
Yeah, I don't
Oh
know.
Yeah, man.
man. Oh man.
I don't know.
Dating in this.
Where do we go from here, though? Maybe at one point we probably get like a little bit enlightened, and maybe things will change. Maybe because the people back in the day, like once they got married, man, they were with each other. They fucking were ride or dies, and there was more a serious commitment to marriage.
Mhm.
Overall, how about this? How about we
Mhm.
just get rid of fucking marriage? Why can't we just
Thank
like
you.
have a partnership? Just be like,
Yep.
look at a person, be like, you're my forever, and then that's it. Done. It's an
That's it.
agreement.
Why do you need a rock and a piece of paper to tell you that It's funny. You need a rock and a piece of paper to tell you you're gonna be someone, but all it takes is a scissors to get you to a part. I'm good at this, bro.
This guy's just
He's on
fucking
fire.
laying down quotes.
Bro, I'm
This guy
Yoda
is
right
on
now.
fire right now.
Yo, this guy's the
I'm
philosopher,
Yoda right
bro.
now. And
Like the
all
Lord.
you need, all you need is a rock and a piece of paper, but scissors could tear you apart.
Damn, bro.
Oh my god.
You got bars, bro. You got better bars than Meek Mill.
Oh my god. Speaking of bars,
Like
Bobby
who?
Shmurda's back.
Who cares?
Oh yes.
Who cares? Who here really honestly cares?
No, nobody.
The same shit with like superheroes and villains.
Yeah.
People pretty much like the villains a little bit more and whatnot.
Yeah.
They get more glorification.
Yeah, and then you got
Mhm.
Tekashi 6ix9ine running around ratting on everybody with bodyguards. Like what are we doing?
You running with cops,
Yeah.
man.
And then you got Meek Mill. Like it's just a whole everything's about image, bro. And it's just like when you see, because like I grew up in the inner city, and you see criminals, I know criminals, and I'm not saying like they're bad people. A lot of them they just make bad decisions, and some of it is just they're trying to survive. So I kind of understand it, but at the same time, it's like, like this guy is running around ratting on people and snitching and then going to jail, coming out and like acting like this badass, but then he's got bodyguards. And then you have Meek Mill who's talking shit. This kid runs up on Meek Mill and then he also has bodyguards and cops with him. But it's like you guys talk all this shit on your fucking lyrics, but you don't live that real lifestyle. Like yo, Pop Smoke really lived that lifestyle. Casanova really lives that lifestyle. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like 50 really lived that lifestyle.
Yep.
Like these dudes were fucking real shit, bro. Like you know what I mean? They don't just they rap. Yo, you know who's the most gangster out of all those people? Fucking The Game. I've never
Oh,
seen
yeah.
The Game and
Oh,
Nipsey
damn.
Hussle, bro. Them
Oh,
dudes
yeah.
Nipsey,
really
too.
live that fucking life,
Nipsey.
bro. Like that. There was some real shit. Like
Mhm.
especially
Even-
Nip and Game, bro. That West Coast shit is no joke. No joke.
Even
Like
at-
those
No
dudes were
joke,
fucking
bro.
real.
It's crazy how for both of them, even after rap, their old life was still affecting them. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like the old
Mhm.
gangster life was still a part of them and still affecting their daily life, where they literally had to have more than just bodyguards around them. Like they say, like, oh, I run with my goons. Like The Game really had an entourage that
He
was
had
crazy.
shooters with him, bro.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
had a crazy entourage. We're not talking like paid security or ex-military or ex-cops. We're talking like dudes straight from the hood that will kill for him and run, get paid, never look back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know?
But like those were like real like hitters, bro. Like those are guys that like didn't fuck around at all. Like
Oh, yeah.
Nipsey either, bro.
All right.
Nipsey was a real fucking dude. There was a TMZ video that
Mhm.
came out a couple years ago where the guy like ran up on him with a video camera and he was just like, yo, like he's like, I ain't that type of celebrity, bro. Like I'm a fucking whatever something crip. And he's like, I don't fuck with that shit, this, that. And he was like, I'll fucking go back to jail. I don't give a fuck. I've been to jail before. Have you? And I was like, damn, yo, Nipsey fucking real, bro. And The Game's been in multiple fights. He's run up on people
Oh yeah.
on camera and not give a fuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You
Yep.
know? ASAP, at one point, ASAP was the same way, but then he like drifted off.
Who? A$AP Rocky?
Yeah.
All of them?
Mhm.
Yeah. This is crazy, man. But like with the Nipsey thing.
No, keep going.
No, but with the Nipsey thing, that was just crazy. That was like real authentic shit. Like
Yeah.
dude was like with the shit. It's like he was like, yo, don't be running up on me with like the cameras and shit like that. Like
He's
shit
like,
was
I'm
crazy.
not with that. He's like, I'm not with that. I'm like, oh shit, Nip's about to throw hands, son. He don't give a fuck. He don't care.
Mhm.
I don't know.
So-
I just feel like rap, not old school rap, but like rap that we grew up on, like Eminem, fucking JayZ, Nas, like some of like Jadakiss. Some of those dudes are like really like big heavy hitters in the street, talking some real shit. You know what I mean? And really about that life. And they used their platform to better their lives. and some of them actually drifted away from that lifestyle. But my thing is like people, all these young kids, it's like my thing is like kids are looking up to like Bobby Shmurda and Takashi.
No.
Think about that, bro.
Yep.
Think about that shit.
I heard a famous quote one time, and it really sticks for our generation and below, right? We've listened to drug dealer music. The new generation listens to drug user music.
That's a good point.
It's a
That's a
huge.
good point.
We grew up with JayZ and Hustlers and Nas and Jadakiss, Beanie Siegel, the entire Rockefeller Records. That was drug dealer music. Now kids today's they're dealing with all these new rappers talking about I gotta pop a Xan, I don't feel good, I'm in my emotions, I'm sad, pop another Xan. Like it's drug user music.
That's a good point, yeah. There's a lot of that now.
Yeah,
it's a lot
it's literally rap has now become the emo. It's the new emo. Crazy.
Yeah, well, also rap too is like you're rhiming. Like it's a poetry slam. Like you got tough guys like rhyming poetry. It's literally the funniest thing. It's like William Shakespeare back in the day, like rapping. Like I'm gonna beat the shit out of you. I'm gonna beat thy shit out of yourself or some shit, some old English shit.
You know who I can't listen to? I can't take him serious. Blueface.
Oh, Blueface.
Who's Blueface?
I can't.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't even know who he is. There you go. Just when you get a chance, go on Apple Music. Any song by him. The dude does not sing on beat. He does not rap on beat. He has no relation to the music playing in the background
at all.
It's literally just him talking. Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
And people buy this.
Crazy.
Man, Blueface.
Yeah,
Speaking of,
and there's a lot of rappers too. There's a lot of SoundCloud rappers that made it big.
Oh yeah. Speaking of the rap game, Trill, what's going on with Kanye?
Well,
tell me, man. What he's going through a divorce now?
So supposedly, like what was it earlier this week? She the TMZ made the announcement that she filed for the divorce.
Yeah, she made it public.
Yeah, she did. Kim did.
Who cares, bro?
Whatever. It's all part of the empire scheme,
Yeah, it's Kris Jenner, bro. Trill's made a good point before. Kris Jenner is literally the person pulling the strings, bro. She's the puppet master. She's getting people to fucking. They ain't got a show no more, so they gotta sell something.
She's Palpatine, bro.
Bro, it's crazy, bro, and
the
fact that family makes like shit ton of money, bro.
I saw something funny online that everyone was ripping on Kanye and saying that he needs help and he needs to see a therapist, but no one yet is mentioning how this is Kim's third failed marriage.
Yeah, it's true too.
Yeah. You know who's like the Thanos of engagements, right?
Who?
Jennifer Lopez.
Him. Oh.
Jennifer Lopez has more rings than anybody in this planet.
What? She got A-Rod. She got Mark Anthony.
She
has
dancers that she was dating.
Ben
Affleck.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ben Affleck.
You can
Diddy.
She has.
Oh, Diddy.
Diddy too.
Yo,
Diddy? Yep.
Is she
they
the
were
Tom?
like in a relationship.
Is she the Tom Brady of divorce? Is she collecting the rings?
She's the goat of engagements.
Oh man,
bro,
she's just collecting her rings, man.
Bro, she's Gollum, bro.
Bro, she's just collecting her rings.
She's Gollum of Lord of the Rings.
Oh my god.
Sonic the Hedgehog must be so jealous of her. Collecting all the rings.
Ring, ring, ring. Ring, ring. What's that game that game that came out? I believe it was for Sega. I don't know. The Rumble, something like that. They actually just remade it and it came out a couple months ago. It was like the guys on the street and they start beating the shit out of each other with like pipes and stuff.
Streets of Rage,
bro. Yeah, she's in. We take Jennifer Lopez and put like her in that map, and just have her going down and just beating people for rings. Ring, ring. J-Lo for the box. Yeah, you have her with Tim's and a Yankee hat on.
of Rage.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Jen of Rage.
Bro.
We call it Jen of Rage.
Oh my god.
Jen of Rage.
No, that's Gen of Rage. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Anything? We got sports. Anything on sports happen? Sports has been like a little bit down.
Yeah, but also too, there's what was in New York? They're doing 20% fans now in the arenas.
Oh, yeah, that's right. The Giants are gonna be opening up.
Yep,
Yeah, that's right.
20%, 25,
Something like that.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah. Maybe
Uh,
the season ticket holders get a shot, or just the wealthy.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yep.
we'll just tailgate. That's all you need to do.
Hey, I'm down for that. Shit,
I'm waiting. We got a tailgate crew.
I'll definitely do that, man.
Yeah, we got a tailgate cruise, so I can't wait to go back. But I just can't wait till everything goes back to normal again.
Mm-hmm.
But I
don't
do
even know what.
I do enjoy the downtime. I'll say that much. Much
Yeah.
needed. Focus.
I think the world needed it.
Yeah, just to slow
come
down
back
a bit.
to the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Come down to earth,
Yes.
reevaluate everything.
Yep. That we're just on a space rock. Traveling really fast into a fucking infinite universe.
The
And
Great
that
Reset.
We're not significant.
Nope.
We're insignificant, bro. We're speck, not even speck. We're worrying about all this shit.
And then what is this? NASA will land another rover on Mars.
On Mars, yeah. You know
Yeah,
what I
like
want to
high
do? I
What?
want them to put me in a fucking rocket ship and just shoot me out the fucking planet and not come back. Like there's no return plan.
Oh my god.
I just want to just get shot up and just not come back.
Isn't
know what I mean?
Tesla trying to do that? He's trying to send normal people in space now.
Yeah, he's saying by next
Yeah.
year.
Yep.
Next year he wants to
Uh.
send people to Mars. Or
Yeah. Okay.
yeah, I think it's Mars. Because it's gonna take 6 months to get to Mars.
I wonder
So,
how much that ticket
Sign me
is.
up.
yeah.
Sign me up.
No, I don't even want to go to Mars. Just shoot me fucking towards the sun. I want to see how far I make it until I burn to a crisp.
Oh my
Oh
god.
man.
I want to.
Oh my god.
I want to live interstellar, bro.
Interstellar.
Yeah.
Send me into a black hole.
Send me to a black hole. I want to see what fucking happens. You know what would suck if I go into a black hole and it's actually the fucking scene in Interstellar and he's in there and I'll be like, oh, you got to be kidding me. What the fuck? Get me out of
What,
here.
behind the bookshelf?
Yeah.
Behind the bookshelf trying to communicate?
Oh, come on, Murph. Come on, Murph. Be like, no, Matthew McConaughey's here? Get me the fuck out of here. I don't want to be here.
Get me out of here.
Shit. Him and all his fucking movies, Dazed and Confused, fucking Wolf of Wall Street. Get me out of here.
Oh my god.
It's not fucking
Oh my
real.
god.
Fugazi.
Real.
It doesn't fucking. It's not real.
It doesn't matter. Not real.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god. Oh boy, oh boy. Oh, what's this thing with the GameStop shares again?
It went up a little
They
bit.
go-
Had like a micro boost.
They went down
Little
and then they're
micro
coming
boost?
back up. Yeah.
Yeah, shout out to like $100
Oh,
a share or something like that.
So I actually have an insider tip about that.
Illegal.
Illegal. GameStop employees were actually informed to not speak about the stock rising and not speak on their stocks and what's happening with the company. And officially, their CEO made an announcement that as far as the money that they are receiving from this whole craze, because GameStop does not understand what's happening, they are not touching the funds that they are receiving. So in other words, they're playing it safe in case some shit happens.
They have to.
GameStop is kind of like, oh, this is nice. We're getting this money, right? Don't touch it. We're not going to touch it. Just in case.
Mhm. Well, it's because
Smart move.
it's not normal either. The market's really
Right.
volatile, so they don't know either.
Right. Smart move, Cotton.
The best meme I've ever seen during that whole time was Big Bird sitting in a boardroom, and it's like
Oh my
GameStop
God.
sitting with Fortune 500 companies. And this
Oh,
fucking
God.
Big Bird out of
The
place.
moves that were coming out of that, bro. Crazy.
Listen, I still don't
Oh
understand
my
how
God.
GameStop stays afloat in this gaming industry.
Well, people
I
do
really
enjoy.
don't.
You have to understand, people do enjoy going into a fucking store and shopping for a game. I mean, it is
Right.
for gamers. So, yeah, with the digital market and the digital space, yeah, like it's easier for you to just download it off of your console. But at the same time, it's like, hey, if I want to go and just go fucking into GameStop to see what they have, like old school games, like classic games, just to
Yeah.
shop. Yeah, fuck yeah. I mean, it's not like Blockbuster. It's for people who enjoy gaming, and also someone like me who likes to collect statues. So you have Think Geek, that's part of GameStop too, and GameStop has those type of collectibles. So I enjoy going in just to see what they got.
You know what it
like-
really you know what it really is for me? In a world where we have delivery services because of COVID everywhere, right? I wanted the new Mario game, and it was much easier for me to just get in my car, go to GameStop, walk into the counter, and just say, "Can I get the new Mario Switch game?" and have it right then and there in like 10 minutes versus waiting 24 hours, waiting 48 hours for it to be delivered,
Yeah, yeah, I get it. But
So,
this is is digital the new thing? Yes. It's easier for people to buy. They don't have to go to the store. But then you have other people that enjoy going because they've been doing this since they were kids.
yeah.
So we can't.
Mhm.
It just says a lot that people actually value GameStop, and they think they didn't want it to go down. They actually believe in the stock, which is crazy because they were joking around about it. Like, I believe in the stock. I just like the stock, but they actually really do want GameStop to succeed. They don't want it to fucking fail.
Yeah.
Which is awesome. They're fighting back, which is cool. We were trying to fight back, but I lost a fucking lot of money. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch.
Bro, you would have been better off going to
Done.
Atlantic City. Atlantic
Yeah.
City down hands.
I could have went on vacation.
Yeah.
Could have went on like a nice
Good
week long
time in
vacation.
hand.
But I also bought into Bitcoin. I got a couple shares of that.
Oh man.
But it's rising. It's going up, and I just love how. Here's the thing.
Diamond hands.
Here's the thing with Bitcoin, Dogecoin. Now there's another one, Ethereum or something like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
All these stocks are going up. So now here's the dangerous part, is that these things are not really necessarily backed by anything, right? Like Dogecoin only spikes when a influencer or someone famous mentions it. People buy into it. So that's when those spikes come up. Like there was a porn star that mentioned it a couple years ago, spiked or went up. Elon Musk tweeted about Dogecoin, went up. And then Elon
Mhm.
the other day said that Bitcoin is kind of a little bit too high. And what happened? It price dropped. So the market's being manipulated by famous people.
Mhm.
That blows my
With
mind.
those-
That blows my mind.
With
Especially,
the cryptocurrencies.
you know how much power Elon Musk has that he can manipulate certain stocks like that? That's
Oh,
fucking
yeah.
wild.
Oh yeah.
But then the shit bit him in the ass because the Tesla stocks went down on Monday,
Yeah.
which had me shook. I was
Yeah.
like, bro. Yeah.
He's actually releasing a new vehicle. It's supposed to be the first ever affordable Tesla. It's supposed to be like either 19 or 25,000, something like that.
Oh, not 70?
Not 70. Not Model X price.
I want the
Model
X.
S.
The X is
Yeah.
the car I really want. I love that car.
The X is gorgeous. I
I
think it's an
love that car.
amazing. The X is the SUV, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
car is gorgeous. I
love
don't
that
care what
car.
anyone says.
Every time I go into that car, I'm just like, one fucking day. All I
Yeah,
want is that car and a Range Rover, and that's it. Nothing else.
It's surprisingly affordable if you think about it.
Roughly, yes.
people complain that Teslas are overpriced. I don't think so, to be honest. Like, if I had the money, I'd buy a Tesla. It's worth it, in my opinion.
It is worth it. The only thing is that we have to prepare. The government has to prepare for Tesla and all the other electric cars that are going to be coming out into the market because there is no charging places. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we have to slowly start building our infrastructure for this new technology that came out. And when we start doing that, then people will start weeding off of regular gas diesel cars. You know what I mean? Because if you have multiple charging stations, then he's saying he's coming out with a $20,000 car. Well, there you go. People will start weeding into that market. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I believe in Tesla, man. They fucking did a great job. I always say it. Like they first everybody was like kind of like skeptical about it. They didn't necessarily believe in it, but then once like people started driving it and they worked out the kinks and all those firmware updates, dude, they got the fucking market beat, bro. Then Porsche started coming out with their own. All these other companies now coming out with electric cars. So it's like he really pioneered that fucking market.
And like GMC and I think Chevy is changing their whole lineup by 2023 or something like that to like all electric. It's like crazy. So
now how's this going to work? Because the government. Sound. What was that? I'm sorry.
I just want to change my horn sound on the Tesla.
I just want the car to drive itself. That's it.
It does.
Yeah. The only thing that's bad about a Tesla, I'm going to tell you right now in today's world, is that a Tesla doesn't make sense in the state of New York, right? I don't know if you guys ever looked at an electric bill or if you guys pay the electric bill. In my area, Rockland County, it's like 75 or 65 cents per kilowatt. But if you go to someplace like, let's say Florida, Texas, down south, all these other no-name states, right? That same energy source is like 10 cents per kilowatt.
Did he just say no-name states?
Not no-name.
He just said no-name states.
Listen, if you ain't New York, you ain't nobody. Put it that way. That's the whole point. If you ain't New York, you ain't nobody.
Lord have mercy. He said no-name states.
It's crazy.
Disrespectful.
You know what it is, though? Like I said, the cost of electricity in New York State is absurd compared to some of the rest of the country. We're even more expensive than Vegas, which is kind of crazy if you think about it. Yeah. Because Vegas actually is now converting into a lot of green energy on the power grid. So they got a lot of those windmills and solar power and stuff. So they're saving a whole lot of money. But there ain't no sun in New York. We barely get sun. We get it for like 2 months.
We get snow.
But it does make sense if you go with the solar panels in New York, though,
yes,
to save money. Even though you're going to take a big hit by installing them, and it takes a couple of years for you to see the benefits of it from your bills. But electric is, we should just start weeding ourselves. Dude, we're killing the fucking planet, bro. Like, it's literally, it's real. Like, we're sucking.
Look, it's snowing in Texas.
Bro, yeah.
It's snowing in Texas.
Bro, it's it's right next to Mexico.
We can't make this up.
Like, it's fucking wild.
Can't make it up.
But then again, but then again, that's what I've read is that storm happens every 100 years. That happens, so that some southern states get hit with cold weather at one point or another. So I mean, shit, there's a lot of anomalies, and it's Mother Nature. You can't fuck with it. You just never know. You just never know. But
it's crazy.
All right, boys. I think that was a good episode, right?
Yeah.
Should be good to go.
Yes, sir.
So what's the plan? Are we doing one in the new studio, or are we gonna do one at Kenny's crib? Do we know?
Sure, yeah.
Hmm?
Definitely a new
Hmm?
definitely a new location for the next episode.
So the
But
next okay. So the next episode we're gonna
could be
be in our new studio that we're working hard. We're gonna try to make this shit pretty official. We're gonna
A new
rebrand
home.
everything, kind of, right? We're gonna amp it up, and we're gonna take it serious. And Trill, you got some good news. You did something a couple days ago. Do you want to let the people know?
So yeah, the good news that we have is we are now official. We have
official.
now became an LLC.
Yeah. So now we are a business.
Tax write-offs, baby. You know it.
The Last Slice podcast
So-
official.
So now we are
Buying
actually a
TVs,
business. So we're gonna
buying
take
new
this very
computers.
serious. We're gonna have a lot of things set up, which is that's a small portion of good news. But we're gonna have a new studio. We have a lot of good guest lineup that keep coming out the woodwork. I gotta start writing shit down because this shit's getting backed up. A lot of people want to be on, and we're
I'm gonna get
sending
some
a lot of
veneer.
invites to people, which is cool. But yeah, so expect us next episode to be in a new studio. We're gonna blow your minds. I hope you enjoy this episode. You can find our content on YouTube for video. On audio, you could go to Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio. Am I missing anything else, boys?
No, I think that's it, man.
Yeah,
Covered
and then
everything.
you can hit us up on Instagram at The Last Slice Podcast. We're on Twitter at The Last Slice. That's The Last Slice with 2 E's.
I
yeah.
can't wait to talk to y'all next episode.
Yeah, I can't wait to give you guys hugs and kisses on the
I
cheeks
can't
and the
wait.
forehead.
Except for Kenny.
I'm gonna touch
He got
y'all.
COVID. Kenny
I'm
got
gonna
Yeah,
touch
COVID.
y'all.
so if you like our content on YouTube for video, just like and subscribe. Leave a comment. If you want to hear any topics, you want to hear anything you're interested in, let us know. Same thing with audio. You can hit us up on Instagram if you want to hear something. DM us. Don't be shy. Thank you guys for listening. We appreciate every single one of you. And that's it. All right. Later. Peace.